Hello, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to apologize in advance for having yet another unhaul video, but I am trying to curate my shelves, I guess. I am trying to just have the books that I really want to read. And some of these books I've had for a really long time, and I'm just not that interested in them. There's a real mix of stuff in here. I have a big old bag. I don't know if you can see. I can't lift it any higher. So let's get started. I have these two young adult books. The Hollow and The Awakening. They're not at all related, but they're beautiful. So, young adult. I have two middle grade books that I just read. Something Like Home and Summer of the Swans. Those are going to go find a new home. This is also young adult. The Bridge from Me to You. It's I'm going to offer this up to a friend's daughter. A Night Divided. I actually DNF'd A Night Divided, and this is one of Jennifer Nielsen's more popular books. But it was the book that broke the camel's back. I have read several of her books, and they're all good. They are clearly well researched. They're well written. They're just not for me. So I am unhauling this and these two. Words on Fire and Resistance. She's just not for me. She's a good author. So many people love these books, particularly Night Divided. Just not for me. Those are middle grade. This is also middle grade. The World from Up Here. I bought this for my daughter to read. She never did. I'm not that interested. And then I just read Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry. I didn't realize I had 3 copies of it. So this one is going to go find a new home. Also middle grade. I went through a medieval phase for a while, years and years ago. And so I picked up from the library. Back then it was 50 cents for a paperback book. First Princess of Wales. Is that just not a pretty cover? I love this cover. Medieval, historical, adult. Not interested. Not anymore. And along those same lines, The Illuminator. Adult, medieval, historical. Not interested. Not anymore. Gorgeous covers. Absolutely love the covers. The Darcys and the Bingleys. Pride and Prejudice continues. This sounds like it's very adult. Very adult. So yeah, that's going to go find a new home. Also a young adult book that I might get to eventually, but I don't need to have the physical book, The Uglies. I know a lot of people love the series. I figure I'm probably going to listen to it, so that can go find a new home. Here is another copy of Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry. Tell Me is also a middle grade novel. Breadcrumbs is a book that my daughter, I bought it for her. She started it, didn't like it, didn't finish. I started it, didn't like it, didn't finish. She tried again, she read the whole thing, didn't really like it. And I started 2 other times, and I just keep getting, I'm not going to force myself to read it. I've heard people love this book. It sounds like something I would absolutely love. Just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Now for some older books. Missing May by Cynthia Rylant. You can't go wrong with a Cynthia Rylant book. It's also a, it's over here. It's also a Newbery Gold Medal winner. It's super short, 88 pages. And it's about grief and recovering and kind of going on with your life and finding friends. So it was very sweet. My kids and I read, well, my son and I both read Bunnicula back when he was probably in 3rd or 4th grade. And it is a really good story. It's a whole series now. And I do highly recommend it. It's about a rabbit who the other pets think is a vampire. I don't love this copy. Also read this when my kids were quite young. Ghost of Fossil Glen, Cynthia De Felice. Really good, really liked it. Kept it all these years because I liked it, but I don't need to keep it anymore. I'm not going to reread it. A Newbery Honor book, Al Capone Does My Shirts. The class read it, I think, when my son was in 4th grade, so I read it too. Alex Gina's Alice Austen Lived Here. Julia Gillian and the Art of Knowing. This is a super cute book. It's got adorable artwork in it. I would say it's probably 3rd grade reading level, maybe even a little more, higher 3rd grade. I just couldn't, I don't know if the glare, I just couldn't get into it. I honestly was probably halfway through and like nothing was happening. It can go find another home. 26 Fairmont Avenue, also Newbery Honor, and I read this years and years ago. It is 56 pages, something like that. Don't remember a thing about it. Someone Named Eva is historical, obviously, and right up my alley, just exactly the kind of book I would want to read. I just don't feel like it's not calling to me. I've had it for years and years, and I haven't had any interest in reading it. So now these last 4 I have all read, and I read them all recently. The Thing About Jellyfish is a stunning book. It is so good. I'm still thinking about maybe hanging on to it. I know I'm not going to read it again, but it was such a good book. It is about being in middle school and how friendships change, and how sometimes you don't always behave the best when they do. You're not your best self. And about grief and loss, and just, it was so good. So this is a maybe. I'll keep it. School for Wicked Witches. I got this because I love the cover. I just absolutely love the cover. And it clearly was playing on the popularity of Wicked. It does take place in the land of Oz. There are schools for witches in the north, south, east, and west. If you are wicked or your magic is wicked, and it could be either one or both, then you get sent to the school for wicked witches. And our main character is Ava. Ava she lives in a desert, and her magic has to do with water. So she really has to dig down and get the water. So when she does you have to perform when you start the school to show what everybody, the staff, the teachers, the student body, what your magic is. She digs down deep, only there's a lot more water in the air and it kind of goes awry. Super cute. I really liked the different types of magic that the students had. I thought that was really fun. And I liked the School for Wicked Witches. I'm just not going to continue on with the series. And then Rules, you can see has won multiple awards. It's about friendship and what does it mean to be a good friend, that sort of thing. It was so good. It was so good. Stranded is a survival story. I love survival stories. Our main character, she lives in New York City, but she's a nature girl at heart. She loves nature, and her aunt lives in a forest somewhere, has a cabin, and lives by herself, and she wants to live there. So she wants to spend the summer there, and it starts off that way, and she's allowed to stay. But through mixed communications, the aunt has to leave, and the parents don't know, and so our main character is stuck in the cabin in the woods by herself. It's about her survival. I just really enjoyed it, and that is my unhauling. Not a lot of books, but quite the variety. If you've read any of these and you think I should keep it, let me know. I don't know. I'm going to try and put them in the free little library, try and donate them. I have a used bookstore that's not too far away. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.